Hello, my name is Agnes. Nice to see you guys again. It's been really good to get your feedback. I've been speaking to some friends as well, and firstly, I'd like to clarify that I do not want to kind of associate myself with a kind of a doctor which promotes chemotherapy. As I want my channel to be fully holistic. That's really important for me to say to you guys as well, because I've been listening to you guys and speaking to friends. So that's the first point that I want to reiterate. That's really important. And I've been thinking about a lot of things. I've had a lot of things on my mind. So I know my brain is readjusting. I am kind of like, I would call it a detox at the moment. It feels like it. So I get sometimes shakes, but it's not MS shakes. It's just twitchy and but sorry yeah, I mean I feel really good. I feel so good. I feel like my eyesight is now finally improving. So that's been a big blessing. Yeah, so I will talk about my first relapse, which I want to go back to that point. I didn't really explain it to you properly the first time. So to say that um, 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 so I still have I can lose my train of thought. It's what MS says, or people with MS call brain fog. So I still have some of that. I'm sure there's still a bit of damage left over since my relapse, which basically means like a kind of exacerbation of symptoms, really, exacerbation, and it's really reiterates my point that MS is viral. I just want to know that I'm sure all of you know already that in the community that MS is viral, but that does not mean to say that you should take immunosuppressants, because I think they just mask yeah. So sorry, I'm going back to my first point, which was how I got it. So I was in Spain, and the first time I ever got it was in Spain, and shortly afterwards, I was in Spain, and we ended up in the hospital because yeah, it was it kind of mimicked a stroke-like symptoms, I guess you'd say. My nose went mouth like that, and and so I couldn't really walk properly. So my leg went spastic, and I couldn't walk straight, and so anyway, after that time in Granada, it was in Spain. I noticed that my voice didn't I couldn't really speak. It was quite bad, actually. couldn't really speak. So, you know, even I was scared because it was the first time it happened. Even I was scared. Oh my God, is this a stroke? Is this a stroke? Because it looked to me as a stroke. Like my arm, I think one of my arms went a bit dead. I woke up with a dead arm. Oh yeah, I woke up with a dead arm. So even I thought it was a bit of a stroke at first, until I was told otherwise by doctors. But the thing I like to reiterate in this channel, and I hope you don't think I'm being too yeah. The thing I'd like to reiterate in this channel is that, you know, MS is a complex disease, would you say? And I really like to so my friend here brought to light the fact that yeah, so I can't remember how old I was. I think I was about 23 years old. Yeah, 23 years old, living in Spain. Yeah, so yeah, I first thought it looked like a kind of a stroke thing. That was my initial impression. There was something really wrong. Especially then with my voice, I couldn't really speak at all or very little until my brain readjusted, and then I learnt to speak. You know, I'm still not. My friend told me, really reiterated, people with MS who have had it a long time tend to have a kind of, what do you call it? They kind of tend to have the language that they use, a set of language that most people don't understand. But if you don't have MS, you don't understand that the language that people within the community use, because there's a lot of rhetoric, and there's a lot of words that don't make sense to people, that look posh and look complicated, you know, on paper. That reminds me just of now of the fact that, you know what, doctors don't really have a clue about what MS is actually, and you go from doctor to doctor and they all say different things. It's because they themselves don't know what it is. It's a see it to believe it kind of world. You know, so it's kind of like a hidden illness in a way. So that's what I would like to reiterate, really, that doctors don't really know what it is. They all have different opinions, and therefore different treatment options are available, and that in the way that's covering their own backs. So I'd like to say that, and that's really, really important for me to tell you all these things. So I think within the community, I'd love you guys to start using more rhetoric that's more uplifting, positive. Because if you always talk about negative things, you're reinforcing the negative things. So it's really important to talk positively about yourself, towards others, and about your condition. You know, the way you talk, just make it positive, make it light, and things will get better. And yeah, that's what I'd like to say, really. That's been the most important things for me to say at the moment. Bye, bye guys, bye.